안녕하세요. 열애형 오셨습니까? 이게 번역이 되다만 하니?
Every other server has crashed, but thanks to you, we're still online. We need to get this simulation cleaned and rebooted, or a lot of people are going to die, including you. That reboot should stabilize everything after we clean the virus out. Problem is, that will not be easy. But hey, what has been easy today? These loudspeakers sound okay. This is a recreation of the biotics lab where Horzine made its first cloning breakthroughs. It was all meant to be for the greater good. And the Patriarch.
이게 왜 플스 카메라가 안 될까요? 캠방으로 해보려 했는데.
During the London outbreak, I was outside the city. But my sister and her daughter, she was at 5. Now I help Horzine trained soldiers like you to take those bastards down. Anyway, I really look forward to meeting you when you get out. Current info on what Horzine is doing in this lab is restricted. But I have a feeling these tentacles are part of it. They're everywhere.
이게 자동 장전이라서 좀 아쉬운 것 같아요. 직접 장전이 되면 얼마나 좋았을까.
Lieutenant, there's a terminal we can use up ahead. You'll need to hack the security system to get the rest of the doors open. Don't worry, I've got a fiendishly clever plan for that. Hang on, there's some grenades on that desk. What is it with Colin and high explosives?
도끼는 잠깐 저기다 놔두고. 수류탄이 있는 쪽으로. 다시 도끼 챙기고. 이게 무슨 뜻이니? 힌트가 있을 텐데. 야, 문 좀 열어봐라. 언제까지 나를 헤매게 할 거니? 문 열어라니까? 키코드가 어딘가 있을 것 같은데. 여기다 아니고. 있는데 뭔가 있을 건데. 한번 잘 살펴봐야겠는걸? 아까 문을 어찌 열었대? 야이씨, 뭐야 이거. 버그인가? 뭐가 문제냐? 뭐가 문제야 진짜. 문이 열려야 갈 거 아니오. 야, 문 안 열릴래. 씨. 내가 뭘 놓친 거 있으면 말이라도 해줘야지. 씨. 힌트도 없어. 설마. 야, 내 술탄. 그것도 아닌데? 아이, 뭐 어쩌라는 거야. 야, 뭐 안 흘릴래? 이상하다. 원래 뭐라도 있어야 될 텐데. 아, 씨. 또 이거 또 이걸 까먹고 있어서 중간에
You
길.
need to find the hard drive in there with the Z physiological data on it. Load it into the hard drive reader on the table, and you'll be able to use Z parts to bypass the scanners. Best I can do without easy access to your medical files, thanks to the virus.
죽네. 다시 처음부터 해. 에이, 뻘짓했어. 다 알았어. 이래서 꼼꼼히 살펴봐야 돼.
Let me finish. We're almost there. I can get it done. I'll get it done. Last stop, Lieutenant.
영어 쓰지
Every
말라고, 이
option has
새끼마.
crashed, but thanks to you, we're still online.
한국어 쓰란 말이야.
We
한국어.
need to get
아까
this simulation
한국어
cleaned and
썼어.
rebooted, or a lot of people are going to die, including
자막
you.
넣어줬잖아. 왜
That
또
reboot
영어를
will
쓰고
stabilize everything after we
난리야.
clean the virus out.
너희
Problem is, that will
한국어를
not be easy.
배워달란 말이야. 자식아.
What has been easy today? These loudspeakers sound okay. This is a recreation of the biotics lab where ps4 made its first cloning breakthroughs. It was all meant to be for the greater good. And then the Patriarch... Have you lost anyone, Lieutenant? During the London outbreak, I was outside the city. My sister and her daughter... She was only 5.
만나러 오네.
Now I help ps4 train soldiers like you to take those bastards down. Anyway, I really look forward to meeting you when you get out. Current info on what Horzine is doing in this lab is restricted, but I have a feeling these tentacles are part of it. They're everywhere. Lieutenant, there's a terminal we can use up ahead. You'll need to hack the security system to get the rest of the doors open. Don't worry, I've got a fiendishly clever plan for that. Hang on, there's some grenades on that desk. What is it with Colin and high explosives?
여기다 여기.
You need to find the hard drive in there with the Z physiological data on it. Load it into the hard drive reader on the table, and you'll be able to use Z parts to bypass the scanners. Best I can do without easy access to your medical files, thanks to the virus.
된 거야? 이제 이거 가지고 가면 되는 거야?
There are a few hard drives scattered around. It looks like Colin ran this last and didn't clean up after himself. For heaven's sake. It's like working with a child.
야, 뭐 삐빅 소리 났잖아. 이거 아니란 거야? 아, 이거 코드 노란 건가? 미니야, 왜?
Have you found the data? Try putting any drive you find in the reader. It has to be one of them. Open your eyes. I'm not asking for something particularly difficult here. Sorry. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just been a stressful day. I know you're doing your best. It may be hidden in a box or under a hat or something. Because that's where normal people keep hard drives. Just strangle you. Once you find the hard drive, put it in the reader on the table.
이거 말고 또 하나 더 있다고? 상자에 한번 찾아보라. 어차피 여기 다시 와야 되니까 하거든.
There are a few hard drives scattered around. It looks like Colin ran this last and didn't clean up after himself. For heaven's sake. It's like working with a child.
야, 상자가 어딨어? 이 방 말고 다른 곳에도 있는 건데. 저기 있다. 2번 3번도 있을까?
Have you found the data?
여기.
Try putting any drive you find in the reader. It has to be one of them. Open your eyes. I'm not asking for something particularly difficult here. Sorry. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just been a stressful day. I know you're doing your best.
얘 다 된 거 아니야?
It may maybe hidden in a box or under a hat or something. Because that's where normal people keep hard drives. Going to strangle you, Colin. Once you find the hard drive, put it in the reader on the table.
카드 리더기에 넣었잖아. 몇 개 있다 지금. 아마 더 있는 걸까? 한번 더 찾아볼까?
There are a few hard drives scattered around. It looks like Colin ran this last and didn't clean up after himself. For heaven's sake. It's like working with a child. Have you found the data? Try putting any drive you find in the reader. It has to be one of them. Open your eyes. I'm not asking for something particularly difficult here. Sorry. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just been a stressful day. I know you're doing your best.
끝인가? 야, 이게 은근 퍼즐 요소도 있고 갓게임이네. 다 됐나?
Great. Grab the Z parts in there with you. You should be able to use them to get out of that room. Sorry for locking you in with dismembered Z bits. It was the best way to make sure this crazy plan is gonna work.
Z DNA 이걸 챙기라고? 야, 넌 언제 있었냐?
I know it's gross, but it's what you have to do. Grab the Z arm, put it on the hand scanner. Grab the Z head, hold it in front of the cerebral scanner. That will open the door. We really don't have time for squeamishness.
Z 대가리랑 손. 친구 얼굴도 뭐.
I know it's gross, but it's what you have to do. Grab the Z arm, put it on the hand scanner. Grab the Z head, hold it in front of the cerebral scanner. That will open the door. We really don't have time for squeamishness.
알았어. 지금 애들이 계속 때문에 그러잖아.
Put the hand on the hand scanner and head on the cerebral scanner.
아니 원래 계속 나오는 거야?
Move it, Lieutenant. I don't think you want to die today. Pick up the Z arm near the boxes and the head across the room. Put the Z hand on the hand scanner and hold the skull in front of the cerebral scanner above it. Do it now, Lieutenant. Time is for no man. Only the computer viruses are trying to lobotomize you.
야, 내 키 어디 갔어? 그냥 가면 된다고? 또 챙겨야 돼? 칼 자르고 있는 에브레브레브레 턱주가리.
Something is going on out here. I don't think I'm alone. I keep hearing something moving around out here. Something big.
아, 이게 계속 나오니까 여기서 놀아도 되겠다. 이런 거 계속 튀어나오니까 그래서 처음 할 때 한번 놀아보면 되겠죠. 팔은 됐고 대가리. 야, 이팔 말고 대가리 가져. 어. 뭐냐?
Get ready, boss. This is the big show. The whole reason you're here, and I'm a giant head. You've got to get the ZDNA stored in the master control computers way up at the top of the containment room. Which means you're going to have to kill whatever's in that room. I guess that explains the tentacles. You can't shoot something that big into the great beyond with pistols and shotguns, and I've got nothing. We'll figure it out as we go, I guess. Hopefully, Colin left us some clues.
Lieutenant! He's here!
Enough! I'm done playing with you. I am your master now, the Supreme Being. You will deliver the vile matron data to me. My patience is limited, Lieutenant. But Emma's suffering is not. The Z data. You are after it as well. The virus was leading you here the whole time. Clever. For a collection of evolutionary dead ends. That's who you've been talking to, isn't it? Is he here with you? In your head? It all makes sense now. No matter. Both you and he mean nothing to me. Nor does this soft little meat sack you call Emma. You will bring the data to me. I command it.
저 박사는 맨날 죽고 족밥 새끼 왜 이리 말 많어. 쟤는 콜가 맨날 뚜까 만든 놈이에요. 말은 많아요. 어디다 없지? 도끼를 안 가져온 게 약간 문제가 될 것 같은데.
The virus has infected the vile matron. Unfortunate. Such a terrible blasphemy against a beautiful creation.
Excellent. Sounds like we are decided to show up. So dramatic. Shame about Emma. I'm sure she has a few skull fractures from the sound of it. But nobody likes having their head squashed by a self-absorbed, overly dramatic freak. He has the same gun for an arm. What is this? An 80s movie? Anyway, you need to use the two actors. Get to it, mate. shoot the vial? With the trial, maybe if you can put a lump of pain into the tentacles or the heads, it will distract them. Open the hack tools, partner, just like the ones you did before. Grab it and rotate your wrist until it turns green. Then pull to go to the next stage. Just keep the tentacles occupied while you do.
Oh shit.
That all looks super gross. Can you shoot the vial? With the try at least. Maybe if you can put a lot of pain into the tentacles or the heads, it will distract them. Until it turns green. Then pull to go to the next stage. Just keep the tentacles occupied while you do. Good work. The elevator is heading down. Sorry to crash your party, Patty. Usually I meet your clones at bullet re-gifting parties, so we don't get many opportunities to talk. How you been? How the kids? Get on the elevator. It only gets worse from here.
Barely made it. It's astounding. When you get out of this, I'll make sure to peel your skin off.
Oh, shoot.
And for you, Monster, you clever workers want our help. Once I find you.
Reading this right, you can reroute power into that doohickey above there monster by opening the hack tools.
열로 형 안녕하세요.
Doohickey is a technical term. Look it up. I think the doohickey does something that will hurt it a lot.
죽었다.
That fool continues to prattle. Your lack of progress merely earns you future suffering. You will pay for every mistake in blood.
중2병 새끼 말 많네 진짜. 아하이 폭신소 그래도 말썽
Don't get rattled by the patriarch. He just wants you to die. You, me, humanity, his grandmother. But really, what do you expect from Mr. I replaced my arm with a chain gun? Get up to the next level. Looks like the elevator's a no-go, so be creative.
쓸데없이 말고 엘리베이터 왔네.
It has a point about the tentacles. Patriarch. Helpful. Find the path of one of the tentacles. You need to get up to the next level.
아? 말하고? 막을 둔다고? 내 방에? 구구 있어서 그렇겠지. 몰랐지? 무습은가 했잖아. 그럼 맨날 깨알까. 그런 거 아니라. 아이고. 뭐 이거 하기 전에도 저 앞에 있더만. 이거 하기도 저 앞에 있더만. 전에도.
Find a path up the tentacles. It is your only option.
올라가는
Kind of
방법.
has a point about the tentacles. Patriarch. Helpful. Find the path of one of the tentacles. You need to get up to the next level.
해서 올라가라고.
The longer you take, the more path up the tentacles. It is your only option.
여기 있습니다.
Kind of has a point about the tentacles.
여기 있어.
Find the path of one of the tentacles. You need to get up to the next level. 뭐라 만 몇 조이야 내가 뭘 해줬지 올라갈 수 있는 Kind of has a point about the tentacles. Help. There. Find the path of one of the tentacles. You need to get up to the next level. Find the path of one of the tentacles. You need to go to the next level. up to the next level.
다음 내리.
The longer you take, the more likely you will die. Quickly, open your eyes. Oh, this blood and gore. So beautiful. Find a path up the tentacles. It is your only option.
Kind of has a point about the tentacles. Patriarch being helpful. There. Find a path up one of the tentacles. You need to get up to the next level.
The longer you take, the more likely you are to die. Quickly, open your eyes. Oh, this blood and gore. So beautiful. Find a path up the tentacles. It is your only option.
You have to get the data!
Emmett will pay for your failure.
더블 배럴.
Hey, just got a message from Cole. The hack tools on this level turn on a flamethrower. That sounds like a winner. Beat the hack tools, and then it gets to play everyone's favorite game. Oh no, I'm on fire.
right path occasionally.
All of them. Gotta be kidding. Okay, good job, mate. But it's not dead yet. Certainly isn't tough, but... Get up to the top floor. Colin said he left us a present up there for just such an emergency.
What you asked. It's not my fault.
Silence, fleshbag. Your usefulness is ended.
Burst a blood vessel, or a tentacle, or something. It looks like Colin set up chemicals in some sort of mixing machine. I'm betting bomb maker. What do you think? Bomb maker? See if he left us any directions.
What you asked. It's not my fault.
Silence, fleshbag. Your usefulness is ended.
들어가는 거. 여기는 들어가야 돼. 들어가 있고.
I think he's going to burst a blood vessel, or a tentacle, or something. It looks like Colin set up chemicals in some sort of mixing machine. I'm betting bomb maker. What do you think? Bomb maker? See if he left us any directions.
Did what you asked.
going to burst a blood vessel, or a tentacle, or something. It looks like Colin set up chemicals in some sort of mixing machine. I'm betting bomb maker. What do you think? Bomb maker? See if he left us any directions.
어디서 구해야 되지?
I did what you asked. It's not mine.
Flesh bag. Your usefulness is ended.
Going to burst a blood vessel, or a tentacle, or something. It looks like Colin set up chemicals in some sort of mixing machine. I'm betting bomb maker. What do you think? Bomb maker? See if he left us any directions.
Silence, flesh bag. Your usefulness is ended.
I think he's going to burst a blood vessel, or a tentacle, or something. It looks like Colin set up chemicals in some sort of mixing machine. I'm betting bomb maker. What do you think? Bomb maker? See if he left us any directions.
I did what you asked. It's not mine.
Silence, flesh bag. Your usefulness is ended.
Burst a blood vessel, or a tentacle, or something. It looks like Colin set up chemicals in some sort of mixing machine. I'm betting bomb maker. What do you think? Bomb maker? See if he left us any directions.
설마 이것도 성분이 다른 건 아니야? 설마. 설마 아무거나 가져가면 안 돼. 설마 처음부터? 족수 저거
Great! Good work, mate. Now, what do we do with it? It kind of looks like a pill. I hope it's not a suppository.
이건 어디? 이거 좀비한테 던지면 되는구나.
Right out in the middle, mate. Look, it's a simulation. It's not real. There isn't gravity, just a program that acts like gravity. And programs are just numbers and syntax. I'm seeing more code in that bridge than is visible, trust me. And you need to get its mouth open. Yep, you're big. You try extra tasty. Maybe shake your meaty bits at it.
뭐 내가 미끼가 되라고. 아하, 미끼가 되어라.
Grab your flashlight and look at the air above the matron with scanning mode. There's more there than the naked eye can see. Get out there and drop the canister. And think delicious thoughts.
It is a tragedy that even the simulation of such a beautiful creature must be killed. Go to the control room. We will end this there.
잠깐만, X 말고 총좀 가져올게. 내 소총이 이제 최종 보스전인가?
Good work, mate. Node is putting together the data you've collected throughout this whole freaking ordeal. Hard part's done. You've just got to get over the goal line and we're through. We'll spit out a hard drive with the data any second.
You may not want to listen to me, Lieutenant, but Foster is as much your enemy as I am. If you don't believe me, listen to Emma.
Listen, the thing about Foster, he's not what he says he is, Lieutenant. Foster set this whole thing up so he can sell the Z data. It was his virus that removed the safety protocols, and he was the one who clubbed you over the head. He's not your friend. Plus, crashing this server will kill everyone relying on it for life support. Hundreds will die if you give the data to Foster. Put the data in the reader on the right, and then press the button. That will reboot the server and keep the data in Horzine's hands, not out there in the world making everything worse.
What are you... Look, some people will die if we crash this server, true. But this info will help us save thousands, if not millions of lives by turning the tide against the Zeds. Yeah, it's a tough break and a terrible decision to make. But you need to put that drive in the reader on the left and push the button if you want to save the world from being Zedified.
Look at the monitors. Those people are the ones you will be killing. People just doing their jobs. Please, the Patriarch. He's right here. Please, if you give that data to Foster, I am dead microseconds later. His gun is to my head. Don't kill me, Lieutenant. Put the data in the reader on the right and press the button. Save me.
나에게 선택을 하라, 친구여. 나는 공면을 많이 했기 때문에 알고 있거든. 너는 비록 죽겠지만은.
You need to send the data to me now, partner. The simulation is crashing in the next minute, and you're dead if...
가자.
Good job. I'll be waking you up directly. See you in a few.
After all I did to help you, and you betray me, you imbecile. Who do you think my boss is? Did my screaming sound convincing? How about, thank you, Lieutenant, or you're so awesome, Lieutenant? The Patriarch said he could bring my family back. That we could be together again. Now you've ruined everything, you stupid bastard. You cost me my family. But you'll get what's due. You're strapped to a surgery table in a Horzine base. How do you think this is going to end for you? Whoever you are.
Tick, mate. I'll have you free in a sec. The Patriarch is here, so I'm using the chaos from the virus to get you out. Not part of the original plan, but hey, I'm not really one for plans. Hope you're ready to run and gun, as we're going to have to fight our way out. You did a real good job. That data is going to save the world. When we get out of here, those beers are on me.
아, 이러고 끝나는 거야? 이러고 다음 편을 기대해라. 이게 엔딩이야? 이렇게 허무한 게 엔딩이야? 이런 쓰그랄. 난 임마 이게 킬링플로어 2랑 이어지나? 한번 호흡 모드로 해볼까. 인트로는 불가, 이것도 불가. 찾기. 이게 과연 될까? 되면 재밌을 것 같은데. 사람이 없대. 이 게임 하는 사람이 없대. 아, 이렇게 엔딩을 보다니. 어우, 끝났어. 무기는 하나밖에 없네. 만약에 엠마한테 주면 어떻게 되는 걸까?
The virus has infected the vital matrix. Unfortunate. Such a terrible blasphemy against a beautiful creation.
Hey, a loudspeaker system. Excellent. Sounds like the patriarch decided to show up. So dramatic. Shame about Emma. I'm sure she has a few skull fractures from the sound of it. I mean, she works for Halsey. Well, nobody likes having their head squashed by a self-absorbed, overly dramatic priest. You know he has a chain gun for an arm? What is this, an 80s movie? Anyway, you need to use the two hack tools to lower the elevator. Get to it, mate. Good work. The elevator is heading down. Sorry to crash your party, Patty. Usually our leader owns a full with party, so we don't get many opportunities to talk. How you been? How are the kids?
물약은 저기 있고.
Hurry, get on the elevator. It only gets worse from here. Doohickey above that horrible monster by opening the hatch. Doohickey is a technical term. Look it up. I think the doohickey does something that will hurt it a lot.
Hang on, Lieutenant.
이렇게 발 앞에서
You've suffered. Oh God, just concentrate on my voice. Get him some adrenaline. Just keep going. It'll be fine.
If I'm reading this right, you can reroute power into that doohickey above that horrible monster by opening the hatch doors on its
빨리
level.
빨리 빨리.
Doohickey is a technical term. Look it up. I think the doohickey does something that will
나
hurt it
진짜
a lot. Don't get rattled by the ps4. You just want him to die. You, me, humanity, his grandmother. But really, what did you expect from Mr. I replaced my arm with a chain gun? Get up to the next level. Looks like the elevator's no-go, so be creative.
You have to get the data!
My patience with you has ended. And I will pay for your failure.
All of them. Gotta be kidding. Okay, good job, mate. But it's not dead yet. Certainly is a tough bugger. Get up to the top floor. Colin said he left us a present up there for just such an emergency. Good work, mate. Now, what do we do? It kind of looks like a pill. I hope it's not a suppository. Right out in the middle, mate. Look, it's a simulation. It's not real. There isn't gravity, just a program that acts like gravity. And programs are just numbers and syntax. I've seen more code in that bridge than is visible, trust me. And you need to get its mouth.
길을
Yep,
알고
you're
나니까
right.
엄청 쉽네.
Can you try and look extra
It is a
tasty?
tragedy
Maybe
that even
shake
the
your meaty bits
simulation of
at it.
such a beautiful creature must be killed. Go to the control room. We will end this there.
어차피 마지막인데 뭐.
Good work. Nobody's putting together the Japanese connected throughout this whole freaking ordeal. I'm fine. We just want to get over the goal line and we're through. You'll spit out a hard drive with the data any second.
You may not want to listen to me, Lieutenant, but Foster is as much your enemy as I am. If you don't believe me,
Listen, the thing about Foster, he's not what he says he is, Lieutenant. Foster set this whole thing up so he can sell the Z data. It was his virus that removed the safety protocols, and he was the one who clubbed you over the head. He's not your friend. Plus, crashing this server will kill everyone relying on it for life support. Hundreds will die if you give the data to Foster. Put the data in the reader on the right and then press the button. That will reboot the server and keep the data in Horzine's hands, not out there in the world making everything worse.
What are you... Look, some people will die if we crash this server, true. But this info will help us save thousands, if not millions of lives by turning the tide against the Zeds. Yeah, it's a tough break and a terrible decision to make. But you need to put that drive in the reader on the left and push the button if you want to save the world from being Zedified.
Look at the monitors. Those people are the ones you will be killing. People just doing their jobs. Please, the Patriarch. He's right here. Please, if you give that data to Foster, I am dead microseconds later. His gun is to my head. Don't kill me, Lieutenant. Put the data in the reader on the right and press the button. Save me.
이렇게 꽂으면 어떻게 될까?
You need to send the data to me now, partner. The simulation is crashing in the next minute, and you're dead if you're still in there. Put the hard drive in the reader on the left and hit the button. Send the data now. Let's not...
Good choice, Lieutenant. You saved scores of lives, but only for today. I was never on your side. You should have listened to your friend, Mr. Foster. Did my screaming sound convincing? How about my thank you, Lieutenant, or you're so awesome, Lieutenant? The Patriarch is going to return my family to me, and then he will elevate mankind.
자막이 안 나오잖아.
We will be part of his new world thanks to you. The Patriarch will lead us to a new era. The boss will be by to finish your surgery shortly. Goodbye and thank you for your help, whoever you are.
good choice, fool. Congratulations on bringing me the blueprint for the destruction of all mankind. Now all those people you saved can serve as food for my own vile matrons. I can already hear the cacophony of their screams. So sweet. Soon, you will join them. Goodbye, whoever you are. My children will come for you shortly.
이런 식으로 끝내는구만. 자, 킬링플로어 엔딩 다 봤습니다. 어우, 너무 오래 걸렸다. 진짜 촉수 올라타는 거에서 약간 저기인 것 같긴 한데 길이 너무 그래가지고 한번 처음에 갔을 때 안 가지길래 그냥 안 했는데 역시 저 길이 맞았네요. 길 좀 헤맨 거 빼면은 다 괜찮았던 게임인 것 같습니다. 대신 한번 알게 되니까 스토리라기보다는 이제 길을 알게 되니까 빨리빨리 진행되는 것 같아요. 제가 처음 했을 때 3, 40분씩 걸렸는데 방금도 한 3, 40분 걸렸는데 길을 알고 나니까 그냥 바로 깨졌어요. 한 3, 4분? 한 5분 안으로? 아무튼 그래서 이거는 이제 접대용으로도 괜찮긴 할 것 같은데, 그럼 또 다음에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕.